But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Megaquarium. In the last episode we've beaten the second campaign level, which was called Northwoods, and in today's episode we will be taking a look at the third campaign level, which is called Elmshorn. So without further ado, we're gonna just pop in right into the gameplay, but make sure to leave a like and a comment, because this is basically a test video series on Megaquarium. So if you would like to see more of this game, then please make sure to leave likes, to leave comments about stating what you want to see. Do you want me to continue with the campaign? Do you want me to start up a sandbox mode to build our own dream aquarium, basically? Please make sure to do that all, and if you want to see more, yeah, then those are the main things to let me know that you want to see more of this game. Otherwise this game will probably stop at 5 episodes. But that means that today is episode number 4, and let's dive in. So, welcome to Elmshorn. A private collector wants to build a new public aquarium from scratch, and they want you to be the architect. That we can do. They've already installed a large tank to be the centerpiece of the aquarium. The rest is down to you. Get the aquarium ready to open. Remember to fulfill your animal's care's requirements to maximize the point value. Blah blah blah. We know that. So all we have to do is we have to have 5 different animals. We have to have sufficient water quality, sufficient heating, and we have to build additional tanks. So basically, we have to combine across the animals. We have 80 of these green points, which is ecology points, I think I can remember, if I remember correctly, and we have to combine 80 points on scientific, or at least this little icon here, to basically do research, and we have to open our aquarium. So let's go on. Let's actually check this. So it has 2 combo heater and filtering systems. It has a little staircase so that our staff can enter it. And it has a large exhibit basically over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop in some fishies, of course. So we have to have 5 different animals. How many fish can we have? So we can have 72. That's the capacity. Of course, these fish are not all one size. They're all at least 2 size. So we could put you in there. You are a Schuler, so you need at least 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there. Let's go for... You are a wimp, so you cannot be housed with a bully. Yeah, sorry. You will not eat other fish, so we can put you in, actually, if we wanted to. You should be the only one in there, so yeah, we can put one of you in. Then we can put in a few of you, like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. That should do it. Moray eels, those are going to be in another exhibit, because they will eat fish. Oh no, they will only eat crustaceans. Oh. Well, that is quite cool. So if we do 9, these will grow up to be 9. So we could put in like 2 maybe. So that means we have to account for their growth, which means they will have, in theory, they will grow both to 9 from 4. So that's 5 and 5. That's 10. So we are now at 53 basically. Size-wise, if they grow up. We can't put these in because, well, they will be eaten by the other fish. We already have a few of you in. We have 1 of you. You are size 7. So if we are 53, that could be nice. You dislike food competitors though, so we can't put you in. You are a shoaler, so you need to be with at least 4. That's 12. We could probably do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 69 now. Remembering the growth of the moray eels, and hopefully this will all go well, because we can now put in 1 more free-sized small royal gamma, and we actually beat both of these. So that's probably what the game wants us to do. Combine at least sort of these species, and the moray eels will grow up. So that will be 2 of 5 more growth. So that will be 10 in total. And that will be 72, so this tank is full. The only thing we have to do now is make sure that we have all this stuff in place for what they want. So, they want at least 8, basically, housing. So we can put a rock cave over there, so that's that done. What else do we want? We can put in like rubble. They don't really need rubble. Is there a fish in there that needs like what's this? Deep tank only. Okay, yeah, sure. We can maybe put in some sea grapes. Yeah, they need plants, so that is a good option. Put in some more sea grapes actually, because I want to make sure that the filtering will be a little bit better. We can put in some more rocks to make the filtering better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some rocks over here. Let's put well, actually, we're gonna change this up. I want some prestige in this tank, so we're gonna place an anchor in there, and we're gonna place a conch and a shell in there. So that's the entire tank full. The only thing now is we need a better filter on this. So probably what we want to do is move this stuff around a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's actually delete the walls here. Let's delete these walls. Let's make this a little bit bigger. I like the music in this game. Okay, so let's make the walls a little bit bigger. So let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do this, and this, and that should be cool. That should be, whoa, what was that? That should be good. Let's move you around. So let's put you down over here. Let's move you around and put you over here. So that's the two tanks. You can stay there. What do we need? We need more of a filtering thing. So we could basically put in a power filter. And that's not fixing it, it's fixing it, so we put in another power filter, and that is fixing it. So the only thing now is we need the food for these little fishies. So that should be over here. Orange pellets. Let's put them in right here next to that. And we also need red ones, and we also need green ones. That's that fixed. We also need a tool station, which can be right next to it. We also need a broom stand, which we can put like here, right next to the door, so we can clean if we need to. That's basically that. Do we need some more? Let's start off with some bins. Basically, let's put them in the corner here for now. That should do it. And let's go over here and have a vending machine over here, over here, over here, and over here. Just to make it nice and simple. Benches are probably best placed right here at this point. Maybe not. Maybe we should move them a little bit. Will you just pick them up? No. I want to move them one spot over so that people have a little bit more walking room over here in this little alley. So they can sit there and look at the fishies. We don't need any of this. We will add more tanks at some point. But for now, we have done the first stuff, so we can just open up the aquarium. Curious about corals. The collector wants to explore the world of corals with your help. Your next objective is to unlock the disco mushroom and add one to your aquarium. You should expand your aquarium to increase your ecology and science income. More tanks and more animals equals more income. Also keep an eye on your profits. Even with the collector's investment, you'll need to manage the aquarium profitably. Yeah, we can do that. So what we do now is, we have to, at least get the disco mushroom and get the protein skimmer, because that is basically another sort of water filtering system. Take that. I'm going to pause it here because we need staff. We don't have staff, so let's hire someone. We don't have, right? No, we don't have staff. So you are feeding, fixing, cleaning. Not really needed right now, but we can get you later on. Fixing, feeding, fixing. You are good at both feeding, fixing, fixing, cleaning. Yeah, you are the, you know what, we're gonna hire you for cleaning, and we're gonna hire you for both feeding and fixing stuff. Oh, and now we have to manage you because Nigel, you are gonna be assigned to a zone, and that new zone is going to be this area. And Nigel, you are gonna be assigned to, Nigel, you are going to be assigned to that because you are our feeder and fixer, basically. So fixing is more important than feeding. You will feed or fix stuff, but cleaning is most important. So, and you don't have a zone because you need to be all through the whole entire aquarium. So let's on pause, let's set this to sort of max speed and let's see what happens. So we have to unlock these both, and we also have to build a tank. So in order, you know, once we know that we have to build that tank, probably what we could do is start working on it already whilst we're waiting. So let's actually take out a bit of an area over here, and let's actually do the same over here. We have the money, so why not? So this will give us a little bit more leeway of what we can do. Let's go in with a basic tank. Just a basic tank should be enough. And we will make it... we will make it like this. And then we will delete these access points over here. And that should do it. That should give us another tank for our new mushroom, disco mushrooms, which are basically corals. And that should also give our staff the opportunity to feed it, and we can also add stuff like filters and everything on that there. Because corals need very, very good water quality, otherwise they will die straight away. Now, next step, is basically waiting. We are waiting for these guys. Our prestige is going up through the roof, which is very good. Can we get the next rank? I'm not sure. We don't see anything, so I'm not sure if we can get the next rank in this particular area, basically. So what we could do is probably maybe put some more 4 arrows. Oh, that's how you can let your people know where to go. Send guests in the right direction using these handy 4 arrows. Yeah, we don't really need that. What we could do, however, is we could start beautifying our area a little bit with some nice little things here, just to make it look a little bit better. We don't really need it here, so let's leave it like that. Okay, so that is the thing. Now we're still waiting for these. So the disco mushroom is almost there. Afterwards, we could probably go for something like, oh, the Volton's lionfish. Those look very cool. The Elvis of the fish world. We have some messages, by the way. So, okay, our zebra moray eels have grown. So now we can see if they actually, yeah, they have fitted the entire aquarium. We do need some more filtering, though. So, that should, do we have a bigger filter? Probably we should. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna get rid of these two, and I'm gonna put in this filter. And is that enough? Nope, that's not enough. So we put in another one of those, and that is enough. Okay, so that's enough now. Zebra moray eels, they should not be eating the other fish, but you know, in theory, it says so on their little thingy over here. They should only eat crustaceans or damaged crustaceans. So basically they cannot be with this guy. The blue knuckle hermit crab. He's a crustacean. Sorry, he doesn't eat crustaceans. He's a scavenger. So we don't have to basically feed him. He will feed off basically the other stuff that people have, that other fishes produce in the water. So yeah, the fish are looking quite nice. Yeah, this is going fine. We're almost there that we have the disco mushroom. Oh, and speaking of it, we have it. So disco mushrooms, a great beginner's coral that provides a variety of color. Mushrooms reproduce by creating new buds from their food. Okay, so we know that the water quality needs to be very high for these guys. It also takes a time to grow, which is cool. It's a soft coral. Avoid placing with tank mates, which are a danger to soft corals. It needs light, and it needs zooplankton every 2 days. Okay, so pick next research. We're gonna go for the Voltons, the Elvis of the fish world. They frequently die from overeating. They're never full, and their greed is such that they can choke on prey that is too large to be swallowed. Sounds very cool, but the thing is, they need a lot of different things. They can't be with a lot of different fish. I think it's better to spread our, you know, to have tanks this time with different species in them, which is most of the time also a fun thing to do. So you're armored, you eat starfish, but we don't have any starfish. We could add you in. Okay, so most corals, including the disco mushroom, need lights. need light to supplement their food. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to add some lights onto this one, onto this tank, because that is where we're going to go. So if we do that, we need to have the base lights on this one, and there we have it. Base lights are on. Now, next step is to at least have the appropriate food, what they need. We will put that over here. And the next step would be to, let's see. We need the protein skimmer, so we have to wait a little bit at least, but we also need one power combi, I guess. Which will be right here in the middle. And we have the, okay, we have the skimmer. Let's go for a large filter, because we kind of need it. You've just unlocked the protein skimmer. This is basically your filter, so we're gonna wait for that. I'm not gonna read everything. We're gonna put it in, because we probably need it. And can they still get to this one? I'm not sure. I am not sure if they can, so maybe we should change that up, but we will see. We will see if they can. No, we're not gonna see that. We're gonna change this. I'm not gonna take the risk. We're gonna place this one right here. Right where I'm gonna place this one. I'm gonna place it right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the door. I'm gonna delete this piece of wall. I'm gonna change the door to over here, and I'm gonna build a new wall over here. And we're gonna place a new wall over here so that they can't see the filters. I think that should work. Yeah, it should still work. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is add the fish in there. Well, there aren't really fish, of course. They are coral. So we're gonna put you in there. So, what's your size? What does it say? What's your size? You don't have a size. Okay, this is weird. Increases by 1 each day. Will grow to 2. Okay, so they are going to be 2. So basically we're going to have 1. Whoops. Yeah, okay. That's okay. It just threw me out of the menu. I want to have more. So I want to have 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's not full yet, this tank, but, you know, we're going to have it like that. We could always add some little fishies in there to just have fun. We could add some rocks in there to keep the filtering up a little bit, and we could also add like a little plant or something like that, or maybe a conch. Let's add in a conch so that looks cool. That is fine, and I think that these guys are just fine. Left click for more info. They're good. They're good. Okay, awesome. So let's check the fish. They are not grown yet. They have not grown yet, so we're just waiting on that. That is cool. So we have our coral. So now we have to unlock the deep wall tank, which is not here. And then we have to build the deep wall tank with basically everything in it. Whatever we want, basically. We can put everything in that we want. At some point, you also can put sharks in there, and I really want to do that. So you are able to get there now. So this actually worked out. This is a very, very tight spot to work in, but you know, that's just the way it is. You just have to basically, you know, accept that if you want to work at my aquariums. So yeah. They have this little feeding spot over here so that they can actually access it and feed it. That's why the wall is open here. So it's not that I missed this little spot. I need a spot for my my staff to get there and to feed whatever is there. So just waiting now for our deep wall tank. Actually, the large filter would be handy to have, so I'm gonna wait on that. Oh, my corals are growing and they're doing weird stuff, and they're now bigger. So let's see. Wait, what? They've grown, right? Oh, no. Oh, wait, they have grown. Increases by 1 each day that all requirements are met. Okay, so basically they will just keep on growing, I guess. But they don't show up in the fish capacity. So, large filter. Pick next research. We're gonna go for the deep wall tank. So what we can do then is we have a capacity of 12. So we could put some small fish in there that don't harm any corals. So let's just take you. You are a wimp. You can't be housed with any others. So you can lead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. That's it. What do you eat? You eat orange pellets. We're already having orange pellets here, and the water quality is still high enough. So here you go. What's this? Oh, that's the viewing rate. So 100% of guests have seen this one. 89% have seen this one. I want to see the temperature. Is that total point bubbles? Total warnings? I can't see that. I have to click on it. Okay. So it's still at 81% out from a minimum of 70 for the coral. So that is pretty good. Oh, we have a new animal. That is nice. I also want, for the bigger sort of deeper tank, I want to have the panther grouper, I think. They can grow very, very big. They can go up to the size of 14, which is awesome. They will give a lot of points. They need a cave, which is all good. They will eat pretty big fish. When they're fully grown, they will eat fish with size 5 or less. And of course crustaceans, but I don't really care about those. So yeah, let's do that. We can also put in a few crustaceans, by the way. Crustaceans won't eat coral, right? If we can see that, if we can check that. You filter the water, which is basically very good. So we're gonna delete 1, 2 of these fishies. You're basically selling them, not deleting them, of course, but you know, you have to use the delete button. And we're gonna put in 2 crabs in there, and we're gonna see. And just wandering around. Awesome. Feeling very cool. Okay, so you are almost growing up. There we go. You have 1 more day left to grow. We will keep an eye on those corals, which is very cool. I used to go to, when I was a little kid, I went to some aquariums in zoos and everything, and I love to look at all the colors of the corals. Very cool. And all of the fish, of course, that are there. They're very colorful, and it's a very busy thing in there, which is very cool. Which I really, really liked. And yeah, awesome. That was really awesome. But yeah, when I got a little bit older, you know, the bigger fish started to catch my eye. And I always liked sharks. I always was a massive fan of sharks. So yeah, that was also very cool to look at. We're still waiting for the deep wall tank and the grouper, which is probably the fish that's gonna go in there. I'm not sure what the size of the deep wall tank is. What type of tank is it? This is a deep observer tank. Okay. Look at our zebra moray eel just hanging around with the anchor in here. There's lots of different fish in here, which I like. It's very cool. In this game, you can actually build your entire own sort of thing. You can go for a lot of the same fish in one tank. You can go for a lot of different fish in one tank. It's very cool. So we have the deep wall tank unlocked, so we can go for the large heater now. And we have unlocked the deep wall tank, blah, 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 blah. It says that you have to build this, otherwise, you know, people can't go up there to feed the fishies. And now we're gonna build that deep wall tank. So for the deep wall tank, I think that we're gonna make this a little bit bigger, this stab area. So we're gonna delete the wall here. We have to change some of this stuff over to a more convenient location, basically. We can't set it yet. Okay, well, we do that later on. We will at least get the wall in here. Okay, so let's start building the deep wall tank. Where is it? Deep wall tank. It has a deep tank. So it goes from 36 to 112 in the biggest. Okay, that is pretty big. What we could do though, we could make it a little bit bigger and do this. Oh, I like it. Okay, this is gonna be a huge tank. Okay, we're gonna put in the wall here. Yeah, we're gonna put in a wall and another wall. And you know what? Actually, delete that and put in a staff door. So we have now a door on both sides. We will move you around. Where will we move you? We'll move you to... Okay, we can't move you over there yet, so let's move you over here. Let's pick up you and move you over there. And let's pick up you and move you over... Maybe over here. No. Let's put you over there. And let's pick you up and put you over here. That should be sufficient. Now, the other thing that we need is A broom stand. We have close to the wheel. Okay, we don't need that. Where is the I need the sort of the plateau for them to stand on. I need a plateau. How can I build a plateau? Oh, I should have. Oh, here it is. Of course. Okay, so we're gonna have the plateau right here with the stairs right there, and we're gonna have the other filters in there, which is hopefully gonna fit in. I'm not sure. Probably we'll need to. Okay, we need to basically put these on the other side, otherwise we can't get there. So let's move you around like that. Well, the tool station. No, the tool station can't be there. Let's put it over there. And now we have 2 spots for filters, which is probably not enough, but you know, we can take a look at it. We can see if it still works. One thing that I have to do is at least manage my zones. So I need to add in this entire thing into the zone. Yep, that's it. Whoops. That's it, and we have a capacity of 84 in there, so we can put in a few large fish in there. So 84. If we put in some groupers. Oh, the groupers are still being researched. Okay, so maybe not groupers then. Maybe just wait a little bit. Maybe just wait until we have those groupers. And for now, we are at least going to put in a power combi. And probably another one. And we need more. Okay, we need more than that. Okay, this is not gonna work out. We need to fix this in another way. Okay, this is... I need to think about this. We can put you... Wait, actually, we can put you right there for now. Get you there. Move you in and move the broom stand next to the door. We need to. They need too much stuff basically. All these fish together. What we could do is we could pull a few out of them and then put them in here. That might be worth it. But that's gonna be a question for the next episode because this is gonna be the end of this episode. So. Next episode will be the last one on this series, and okay, we got the grouper, that's awesome. We will start off with that on the next episode, but yeah, last episode will be the last one on this series unless you guys want to see more of this game. If you want to see more, that means that you have to, you know, leave a like, leave a comment stating about what you want to see from this game. Do you want to see me do more campaign stuff, or do you want to see me go into the sandbox mode? Building a huge aquarium basically with no limits. So that is something for you guys. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.